It was a summer evening in 1982. I am riding a bicycle. I used to love hanging out around my house. Look at the sunset, enjoy the peace and quiet of life. But now, it's hard for me to remember that feeling, because all I could think about was that. That changed my life. The thing that will make me miserable for the rest of my life. That day, Tomita rushed at me when I wasn't looking. I haven't had time to react yet. His foot kicked into my bicycle. I fell to the ground. Tomita, what are you doing? Union screamed in horror. Tomita giggled and walked away. Union rushed over to help me up. I'm so sorry. My friend is an idiot. He said to help me up in the drawer. You are Xiaoqian, right? I sobbed and nodded. Beautiful name, he smiled and said. I didn't realize it at the time. Slowly lead to danger. Being close to Mingyan makes me a little uneasy. His smile also seems hypocritical to me. And I whispered, I'm fine. You have something to do, he sighed. Rubbed my shoulder. Let me take you home. Xiaoqian, cute Xiaoqian. In fact, I have many opportunities to refuse, but I was terrified. So I tacitly allowed the big boy to come with me. Go home. He continued to talk about Tomita. Say how naive he is. Said Xiaoqian should date men, not boys. I'd rather keep saying he's my Prince Charming. But I ignored him. Anyone who lives nearby knows. The two of them are very close. I just wanted to go home. I want to get away from him quickly. I thought my dad must be waiting for me at home. Then he will scare Mingyan away. Have you ever played in a ditch? Mingyan suddenly tilted her head and asked. I turned to face the dirt by the side of the road. There is a pit in the ground surrounded by trees. The local children, and think of it as a natural place for skateboarding and cycling. No, I just ride my bike around town. Just for fun, I don't. Xiaoqian riding a bicycle in the lower ditch area is fun. Mingyan turns to the left and persists until. Come on, let me see how you ride. I don't have any skills. I swallowed my saliva, and it was bright. I'm going home. Thank you for today. The boy frowned. Eyes go dark. Why do I feel like you don't really thank me? I just want to play Xiaoqian with you. That was all. If you stay so indifferent, I won't help you next time. Who knows the next time Tomita meets you? What will it do to you? Do you want to try it? I couldn't stop crying, shaking his head violently, then pushed the bicycle to the boy. We left the mainland and went into the woods, then stopped at the top of the steep ditch. Xiaoqian, I knew you were a smart girl. He gave a terrible smile. Why don't you leave the bike here first? I was shaking with fear. So I did, and he came up to me and he wiped away my tears. Don't cry anymore. He whispered closer. You are safe now. I will always protect you, Xiaoqian. This is my place. Then he started kissing me. It happened so fast. He is much taller and stronger than me. He had the impression that when I pounced, I screamed in horror, then subconsciously resist. Bite his lip hard. He screamed in pain, and he pulled back, touched the bleeding lips. He shouted trash, then come at me. I didn't have time for the hedgehog. He gave me a push, pushed me into a ditch. I sprained my ankle. I screamed out in pain. I couldn't stand up because it hurt so much. My left foot couldn't support my weight at all. You wait. He growls out his phone and I'll make a call. The one I use on my hands and feet goes through the ditch. My ankle hurts, and I bared my teeth and cracked my mouth. There were tears in my eyes. It's making my vision more and more blurry. Fusion. He yelled into his phone. Bright. I have him. He bit me. Yeah. Don't worry. He's not going anywhere. He is injured. Crawling in the ditch now. Yes. That's right. We'll take care of him. Don't worry. He'll learn to respect his master. Notify others. They know which ditch I'm talking about, right? Yes. Here it is, just off the main road. 10 minutes later, see him hang up. At this point, I was trying to climb to the other end of the ditch. I heard Mingyan slide down from the other side. Xiaoqian, where are you going? He asked. Cute Xiaoqian, my friend will be here soon. They will teach you. How should girls respect boys? Why are you running? I won't hurt you. I'm here to teach you a lesson. Teach you and you will find out. Giving in will make you suffer less. Maybe it was because I was so afraid that I passed out. When I woke up, I found myself in a warehouse, surrounded by boys. They committed all kinds of violent acts against me, more terrifying than Mingyan's forced kissing in the ditch. I don't want to remember this anymore. It completely changed my life. Not just physically. I still walk with a limp, Vision in his left eye never came back. But there is something more painful. The physical pain was breaking my nerves. The pain lasted for over a month. Then I became malnourished. The whole body is scarred. Then they started to lose interest and desire in me. And after that, they stopped following me. Instead, turn your attention to them. Rack of another girl. Once on me, one of the boys left the basement door open. I took my chance and ran away. I rushed home and called the police. They were busy dealing with a new girl when he was about to do something terrible to him. A pair of heavily armed police officers broke into them territory, arrested these hateful gang members. Finally, the girl was saved. He was in pain. Fortunately, it's not as serious as me. Then his life slowly returned to normal, and I'm still rotting in that room. I see, my mental trauma will never recover. Although I can't save myself, but at least I saved the girl. And that's the thing that makes me feel good.